Now then, our next guest, she has been taken hostage, faked a miscarriage, and now she's pregnant with her estranged husband's baby, and she's about to give birth to it in the woods. Yeah, from the cobbles to the dales, Gaynor Faye's characters have had more dramas in their lives than, well, most of us have had hot dinners. Oh, yeah. We thought we'd sit you in between Pinky and Perky.
I thought I'm between two roses.
Oh, yeah. Well, because you've done Coronation Street. Were you together ever on that?
We were. For a certain point in the time, and it was a great time, wasn't it?
Such a brilliant time,
we had
definitely.
a fantastic time, but Emmerdale has just been wonderful for you.
Yeah, I've absolutely loved being there so much, and obviously the drama that you've just seen as well, which has been brilliant.
It's massive drama. I mean, it really is. Did you have any reservations of going into another soap after Corrie? Because you did, you know, a lot of dramas and things after that.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that you never say never in our game, because, you know, there's so much unemployment around. So for me, I live in Leeds, I've got 2 children, I was away from home a lot, and I just wanted to be based, you know, up north, stay put. And Emmerdale is so brilliant, and you know, it's completely transformed.
It's a great show, isn't it? And how long have you been in it?
4 years now. It's just it's absolutely flown, I know. And the crew, everyone is so brilliant there. You know, it's a really good team.
It's a proper family. I know it sounds a bit,
I know,
but it really is.
Well,
so
this is her current storyline. This is Megan. So at the moment, she's pregnant with her estranged husband, Jay's baby.
Yes.
He's had a cocaine addiction and had to go off, didn't he?
Yeah, he's had a bit of a
breakdown. And then poor
breakdown.
Sam Dingle
has
obviously got a big crush on Megan.
You've led Sam on.
I know. Well, I think she has a bit, you know.
Well, you have.
She's not done it, you know, on purpose, but...
Well, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. And you know what I think it's going to turn into? A bit of Fatal Attraction there.
Oh.
You know, the film?
Yeah, I do.
I think that's what... Because he now is in love with you.
Is he?
Yes, totally.
Oh,
don't you think?
Can I ask you what you're doing in the woods, wandering around about to pop
well, you know,
a baby?
Yes, tell us that story up to that.
There is a little bit of you have to have a bit of drama. So obviously you can't just go to hospital and have a baby.
Not in a
Emmerdale.
Not in Emmerdale.
So they're having a little bit of a conflab because Megan's realised that she might have led Sam on a little bit, and he's taken it the wrong way. Not intentionally, but she has.
They're in a car, Sam and her in a car at this point.
He's driving. Megan decides that she's having this heart-to-heart with him. He's not having any of it. He gets out of the car and goes into the woods because he's poacher, so he knows the woods really well. We just leave the car and we go and I go to find him in the woods.
Well, he storms out of the car, leaving a woman about to give birth.
Exactly.
Yeah, but she follows in them. She follows him into the woods.
She was there. She was there in the woods, waiting for me.
Without a midwife.
Oh,
yes, but then without any phones, and they can't ring anybody, can you?
Because they left the phones in the car.
In the car.
And it was the coldest day of the year, apart from today, and obviously her waters break, and I was going, but I've got dark trousers on, so you won't need to do any of that, will you? No, out comes the sprayer.
No.
Like 7 o'clock in the morning till 7 o'clock at night. Freezing.
Wow.
But
that was a long labour.
And there's a double bill, isn't there, tomorrow night? 'Cause this is such a big story. So tomorrow, it's on tonight as well, of course, but tomorrow it's at 7 and at 8 o'clock.
So we'll discover if it's babes in the woods.
Oh, absolutely.
Sorry about that.
Actually, we were talking about Coronation Street that you were both in. I don't know if you know, again, there's some very sad news, actually, that the creator of Coronation Street, Tony Warren, has passed away, and such a really massive part of the show. You know, created it and was always around, I'm told.
He was such a lovely guy, wasn't he? So hands-on and so
well, I went in January '93, and he looked after me. He was like a mentor to me. He looked after me from day one. He used to take me out. He used to show me Manchester. He used to take me out to restaurants. He was so... I cannot tell you how wonderful, but more importantly, he was always in the studio.
Always there.
Always aware of the storylines, always part of it, wasn't he? Because he was an advisor still.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Right to the... Well, I don't know about right to the end.
Right, I think he was always around.
Always around, definitely, when I was there.
He will be sadly missed.
Yeah, well, William Roach, obviously, who plays Ken Barlow, said he will be so desperately missed. And a spokesman said he died on Tuesday night surrounded by his loving friends after a short illness. Yes, well, very commiserations and condolences to his family and all the people
because you know
that
it's
you worked
56 years.
It's incredible.
Isn't that incredible?
Massive legacy.
56 years. A legacy for me like that. Wonderful.
And Do you ever hear from your mate James Corden? Now he's off in America, being the big guy.
He's always
Has he not invited you on to talk about Emmerdale
Funnily
yet?
enough, no, I've not done any of those songs in the car with him, but I'm sure he's just waiting, you know, for me to give him a call.
So is the baby... Sorry to
James
return...
Corden's?
No, is the baby going to be born by Friday? Is the baby...
The baby definitely will be born by Friday.
Oh, and that's all we've got time for. Thank you very much. We get some pretty fabulous guests here on Loose Women. There's plenty more where that came from. Just click here to watch more interviews with a whole range of famous faces. And click here to subscribe. It's free, so you'd be silly not to, really.
My first appearance was inside the factory with Ali King and Ben Price. And, yeah, it was terrifying. I mean, to the point I was still checking out the set and they had to keep that for a take.